Hello, my name is Rodeo Denis. So I'm diagnosed autism and ADHD. I'm part of the Autism Moms of Kona for the Disability and Autism Awareness.
Aha! Yeah, I love it. See?
Turn around, let me see the back. Wow, do you like it?
Rodeo had an initial diagnosis at 16 months and then an official diagnosis at 18 months. He would scream all the time as a baby, and I never knew what I was doing wrong to make him not screaming. So after 16 months, somebody told me that your child has autism and we can now go forward with a plan, and this is what your life may look like going forward. I have videos of him and remember him as a younger child. He was always out there. He was always happy. If he wasn't overstimulated, if he was kept in his routine and everything, always a happy child. And then middle school came and it just went downhill. It was right when we told him that he was autistic, and then COVID hit at the very same time. So he's in the house, he has no socialization, his therapies have gone downhill, but he was so afraid for anybody to see him. He was so afraid of people judging him, and if we were going into a group with other autistic people, what are they going to think about him? And so that's why he would always wear the masks. He never wore it at home, but whenever we went out in public, he didn't want people to see him. He was so ashamed of who he was. And there was an event, and it was the Chinese New Year event. And he wore his mask, he wore his whole getup, and we were with you guys for a couple months. He was getting used to you. He really liked you, and then you told him to talk to others, and you encouraged him to talk to others, and you told him how he was educating people about all of us as a group and that we are autistic. And that's what hit him. He left there that night and he's like, Mom, we are autistic. It's not just me. And I was helping and I was telling these people about me, and Jess said I'm doing such a good job. And he didn't stop talking about it for about a month. You made him feel like he was seen, like he was important, like he was part of something more than just him being alone and him being different than everybody else. You weren't trying to fix him, you were including and accepting him for who he was. And that was at a time when he really, really needed it. So I know for a fact, because I didn't know what to do, and I knew my son was hurting and I didn't know how to help and how to, get him through this. And you did. And if it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be where he is. He wouldn't be as accepting of himself. He wouldn't be an advocate. He wouldn't have the pathway to go forward with confidence. This group gave that to him, and that's why he's so passionate, because he wants other children to be able to feel what he feels while he's helping with everything. To see the growth with my son, to see him stand up for himself, to see him self-advocate, but also look at advocating for others. He has pushed himself so far out of his normal comfort zone of even a year ago on where he was. And he's not doing it because he wants to be out there and he wants to do these things for the attention for himself. He's worrying about his peers, and his level of advocacy for himself and for others has just skyrocketed in the past month. And coming up with graduation, he's looking at other things he can do in the community for advocating, which is great.
So you have the idea to collect golf balls,
Mhm.
and then a fun activity where everybody gets together from Autism Moms and helps decorate them,
Yes,
and then we search for them like Easter eggs.
absolutely.
And once we are finished hunting for the golf balls and having fun with them,
Mhm.
what else are we going to do with them?
We're gonna sell as much golf ball for over $5.
So the proceeds will go back to Autism Moms of Kona to
Yes.
help with the families.
And sometimes the healthcare, wherever it has in symptoms of the healthcare, such as Tourette syndrome and Down syndrome, including the ADHD.
Awesome. So not just children and families that have autism, but also with other disabilities.
Yes.